Hello Internet, this is Matt from FriersInTheOutfield.com, and this is MVP Baseball 2005 for the PC. This is episode 1 of a season-long Let's Play series where I will take our San Diego Padres and I will go through a Dynasty mode, and with the end goal obviously being a World Series trophy. So, unfortunately, this should have been episode 2. But I am an idiot, and I messed things up, and the video from the first game is now forever stuck on my computer. So, I decided instead of starting over, just continue on, and I would briefly tell you what happened the first game, and we'd go from there. So, I started the season, first game, played the Rockies, I won, came from behind and won. Let's see, Jake Peavy pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, had 7 Ks. He got the win. And we had Mr. Trevor Hoffman come in the 9th for the save, got 1 K. That was his 394th save in his career. On the offensive side of things, Phil Nevin hit a solo home run, Ryan Klesko hit a solo home run, Sean Burrows went 2 for 4, hit a 2-run home run. That's been the scoring. That's kind of caught you up on what happened. I also had some bonehead moves because that was the first time I've played this in a while, but you don't need to know that because that video doesn't exist, frankly. Alrighty, so also what you missed, this is MVP Baseball 2005, which means that we have 2004 rosters on here. So just kind of show you real quickly what the starting rotation looks like, what the bullpen looks like over here. There's really nothing major pitching-wise I want to change. I really have no issues with how this is. I mean, we could look for new 4 and 5 guys, but I mean, as bad as those 2 guys are, they're actually not terrible in this game. So, you know, maybe if a trade comes up, if interesting free agents out there, we might jump on it. But other than that, don't really have any issues with the pitching side of things. Defensively and offensively, there are a few things we could get better at, but again, nothing glaring that I want to work on right away. So, you know, the only major thing is Ryan Klesko. He is a liability in the outfield, and he does take up quite a bit of the payroll. So that I'm looking at possibly trading him. While I was off camera, I went through a couple scenarios. No luck so far, but we'll keep trying, keep looking. Maybe we'll get somebody out of him. And then other than that, really nothing much. See Roberts, Loretta, Giles, Nevin, Klesko, Green, Ramon Hernandez, and Sean Burrows. You got the bench over here. Nothing too major. I was looking, if we go over here to transactions, free agents, really the only 2 guys I'd be interested in at all are Jeremy Burnitz, for if we did end up trading Ryan Klesko, he'd be a good replacement. And then starting pitching-wise, Esteban Loaiza, again, another good player. Both of them are a bit expensive, or I said Loaiza is a bit expensive, so I'm not really, you know, too keen on getting him. But Burnitz would be a good addition, especially if we can trade Klesko. So that's kind of something I'm looking at down the road. As you can tell down here, we have $14 million in the bank. I have it set up to where we can't go over the budget. So that's why, you know, if we do trade Klesko for a guy that's making about $1 million, we'll have around $19 million in the bank to do things with. So that gives us a little flexibility. And then in terms of re-signing guys, I mean, it won't matter too much because we are just doing it for 1 season as of right now. So it won't really matter too much, but a couple guys I was looking at to re-sign. Obviously, Mark Loretta, 1 year, 1.3. Let's see, Jake Peavy down here, 1 year, 300K. He'd be a good guy to re-sign, obviously. And even further down here, Trevor Hoffman. Unlike what the Padres did, he will be re-signed to a long-term contract. So that another guy we can worry about that in the next episode probably. What I want to do right now is I forgot you guys don't know this. What my plan was is each episode I would play 1 game a week, and then I'd show you probably the first 2 innings and then highlights of the rest of the game, and then if Trevor came in the 9th, I'd show you that. and then I'd sim the rest of the week, and then if there's any moves or any unhappy players, any trade proposals or anything like that, we would do that at the end of the episode. So as you can tell, I got to that far. I got to playing a game on the previous episode. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sim the rest of this week. I know I don't really care about playing any of these games. Pirates and another game against Colorado. Nothing really catches my eye. So I'll just sim the rest of that day. As you can see up here, you can see the status of the Clue Green has been injured with a minor concussion and will be out 15 days. Well, that was quick. So we'll fix that manually. Let's see, who do I want? I guess Jeff Blum at shorts. Yeah, I think that'll be the best option for now. That'll be the best option, and then we'll do that. Oh, Eric Young. Oh, I forgot about him. That's a better move. Good call, computer. So we'll put Eric Young in at the short. So that was quick. Oops, didn't want to do that. Sorry. Go back to schedule. So beat Colorado, swept Colorado, lost series against Pirates. Started 3-2. Looks like we're in first place still, so that's nice. Let's see if we got anything here. MLB injury, Esteban doesn't matter. Player happiness. Player happiness and chemistry will affect when I sim the games. It's better to have better chemistry and happiness, because that means the players do better. And so I think it looks like we are about. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. So for this week right here, I want to play one of these Dodger games, whichever one Jake Peavy's pitching, because I like playing him. So I'm going to sim up to this day, because I don't know, obviously we got the vaunted rivalry with the Dodgers. So let's see, minor leagues aren't doing too well. Let's see, so we lost the series against the Pirates, lost the series against the Cubs. 4-5 record overall, half game out of first. So let's see, go back, anything, Lance not matter, Mark Teixeira suspended. Nothing too much. Let's see, staff. Nothing too much going on there. Play today's game. We'll sim all of these. So let's see who's pitching. Jeremiah. So we'll sim this game and play the next. We will sim this game and play the next game. So we lost, unfortunately. Alrighty. So let's click on play today's game. Quick line of the games. Don't really care about those too much. Go away. Thank you. Put on here play manage. We got Jake Peavy up here. As I said before in the video, you guys won't see, we have the ability to come over here and choose who's pitching in the lineups for the other team, but I don't want to do that because that's a bit cheaty, and the computer will select the best player available. So obviously, Kaz Ishii is the best, the next guy up in the rotation. So I'm not going to mess around with that because that seems a bit unfair and it takes the fun out of the game anyways. So we'll just let the computer choose. It chooses the best pitcher, and then it chooses optimizes their lineup. So I'm not gonna mess around with them. The only moves I'll real make are over on my side if I want to change guys. Like, see, in a couple games we'll probably need to rest Ramon Hernandez, so I'll swap him out. Things like that. But we won't mess with this side because just not in the spirit of the game. Fair sportsmanship, right? So that's our lineup: Burrows, Klesko, Loretta, etc., etc., etc. Whoa! Oh, I must have missed a game. PV pitched. Didn't do too well. So we'll go ahead and play this game. So we got so we can see here, Padres are ranked 11th in pitching, 15th in batting, 27th in defense, and 13th in running. They have an overall rank of 12. So I am using a controller. It's very similar to an Xbox controller. So that's that. We will advance. Dodgers are 15th. So here I have unlocked almost all of the retro uniforms. I have unlocked all the Padres retro uniforms. So I like I'm feeling a camo. We'll go camo on this, guys. And I think I have some of the Dodgers. You know what we'll do? We'll do retro. So we'll do Dodgers, and then we'll do old school Padres brown. Actually, we'll go brown. Advance. And what I also said here is I have Qualcomm Stadium unlocked here, so what I was thinking is on some home games we can play at Qualcomm instead of Petco, just kind of change things up. I think that would be kind of cool. And I also have some other retro stadiums unlocked too of other teams, so I was thinking whenever we play that specific team we may switch it to the retro park just to kind of get a different feel, and kind of cool, you know. I kind of miss Qualcomm as odd as it sounds. You know, grew up with Qualcomm, so we might visit that park every once in a while for our home games. So what I'll do is I'll just probably play an inning or two, and then I'll do a little montage of if there's any highlights or anything like that the rest of the game. Then, like I said, if Hoffman comes in the ninth for winning, then I'll show that too, because who doesn't like watching Trevor Hoffman, right? Alrighty, so here we go. Sean Burroughs up first. So he's at 2 homers. Okay, so how you know pitches, as you can see, fastball is the ball will be white, curveball, slider, the ball will be red, changeup, the ball will be green. Just kind of giving you an idea of what's coming up. Like, there's another fastball way out of the zone. I am definitely a sucker for fastballs. That is my kryptonite. I am a fastball hitter in this game. Oh man, see, like that was out of the zone, but I swung.
Makes the catch to record the out. Next up, Ryan Klesko. This lefty has
my mom's favorite Padre.
Left-handed pitchers.
Oh, slider. That was right. Oh, okay, so in the the square strike zone. There we go. Oh man. In the strike zone, you'll see it divided up into 9 spots: the red, blue, and white, or clear areas. Red is an area the batter is good in, blue, batter not so good, and clear, you know, kind of neutral. So if a ball's in there, it you know, it'll help. If it's in the red and you get a good swing on it, it'll help you, you know. And blue, a little colder, and clear, obviously, kind of indifferent. It's not important as a batter when you're batting, because you can pretty much overcome anything if you time it right and get a good pitch. But for pitching, oh man, it's definitely important. See, I generally stay away from the red zones, keep it down in the zone, so, oh man. Oh, and this is also on all-star mode, so the second highest difficulty. So the PV, 14 minutes, so. It's funny, I actually kind of like the, wow, look, they are not wearing helmets. I didn't notice that. I actually kind of like the Padres team from this year. Wow, okay. Well, not starting off great.
Good start to the inning, a leadoff single.
But yeah, look, they just look like they have helmets. They're going really old school. I guess in 44 they didn't really have helmets though, so that makes sense. Ah, good buddy Milton Bradley. Remember that one time he played for the Padres? That was fun.
Timing and outmaneuvering your opponent. Let's see if this runner tries to go for it right here.
And a strike.
So yeah, I really like this Padre team. I think this is the team that made the playoffs. I just like the combination. It's odd looking back at it. At the time, we obviously weren't, you know, we wanted to get rid of guys. Get that! No. Want to get rid of guys and everything. But looking back on it, I would take this team again. This was an interesting team.
Bradley got a pretty tough curveball there, but he was set up for it. Great hitting.
Up next, J.D. Drew.
Okay, so we're in a bit of a jam early on, which is not good. Let's see if we can turn a double play here.
Out of the zone, that's a ball.
Can't lose the Dodgers. Beat LA, right?
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Oh man,
PV misses with a fastball.
today is just not my day.
Pitcher locates his pitches very well, and he rarely walks hitters.
Ooh. Ah, there we go.
Knee-high curveball for a strike.
Sweet curveball right
I like
there,
the faceless umpire.
For a called strike.
These graphics are great. I like them because they're good enough. They're not terrible, but they're bad enough to not be good at all. If that makes any sense at all. Oh, geez. Houston, we have a problem.
He's around third.
Okay,
There's
cut
the
off.
first run of the game.
Oh boy.
That
Well,
double drives in two.
digging ourselves into a hole early on. I promise you, the first game I played was a lot better than this. Gotta get in the groove of things. Oh, okay. We only gave up 2 runs. I thought we gave up 3, so not terrible. The first game I played,
There's a line drive.
come on, there we go. First game I played, I was in a 2-run deficit early on, so nothing I'm not used to.
Nice play.
Stepping in, Jose Valentin. Popped up in foul territory.
It's also interesting to see this game was before the Dodgers put all those new box seats in on field level, so the foul territory is a lot bigger.
Fastball for a strike.
God, this guy's more than capable of going the distance.
I like guys that have stances like this because I can bust them up and in with a fastball.
The pitch is
Well,
taken
not
out
quite
to
like
right.
that, but you get the point. Oh man.
And a run comes
Man.
home.
Oh, he didn't fool him.
I take back what I said.
Smoked the outfield for a base hit.
Usually with guys up and in like that, I can get Jake Peavy can smoke them up and in with a fastball and get them tied up. Not that time.
Peavy
Oof,
misses
man.
1-0.
Sometimes
Not
you try
Peavy's
to
day
make
today.
Change your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We have 2 outs though, so let's see if we can get out of this inning. Oh my
Short
goodness.
sends it to short.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a great play on a very
Sweet.
tough line drive. That's what a... And
There we
he got
go.
him.
Oh, there we go. Come on. Get out of here. 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 Get out of here.
He
Ow.
made the catch at the wall.
Right through.
Not sure where we are in the batting order.
And
There we go.
3 pitches, he's
Okay, if he's going to feed this guy crumbs because the pitcher's hitting next. Partner, this runner is excellent at reading pitches and their deliveries. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if he went here.
Yes, there we go. Finally getting on the board.
and a run scores.
Sweet.
And he's going to score that mistake. Valentin is caught
Bye-bye.
looking at strike 3. Pitching change will be made. They've brought in the closer, Eric
Uh-oh.
Gagne.
Eric Gagne. Bum, bum, bum.
Coming to the plate with 1 single today, Brian Giles.
4-seam, 2-seam, curveball, slider, change. Alrighty. Well, it's now or never, right?
Gets it
Oh,
out to
man.
center. Puts it
Good
away
swing
for
at
the
least?
out.
Question
Nice
mark?
pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
Next up, Phil
So,
Nevin.
this game didn't go quite as planned. Did not get the offense going at all. Had a couple of
That's fouled
rallies,
off the
but
catcher.
nothing much came of it, unfortunately. Some stupid mental errors and,
And
oh,
in 3 pitches, he's
wow.
3 pitches, 3 strikes. Doesn't get easier than that, partner.
Yeah, that pretty much
Stepping
sums
in,
up how this
1
game
for
went.
2, Ramon Hernandez.
Oh,
Swing and a miss on the pitch on the
oh
corner.
man. I am just all over the place today. Oh,
Slow
wow.
roller to the right side.
Okay, well,
And the game is over.
chalk this up to a loss. Big loss.
The Dodgers are riding a modest 2-game winning streak.
Peavy got the loss.
He is
Gagne
the
got the
winner.
save. Oh, yeah.
Peavy is the loser. Eric
Save.
Gagne closes it out for the save. The Los Angeles
The
Dodgers
2 walks, that
win
is
it by
encouraging,
2.
because usually I don't get that many walks. And only 2 strikeouts, so not bad. Just didn't get much in play. He also had 2 errors, not great. Down here to pitching. Yeah, 3 strikeouts. Nah, 6 hits. Nah. Just not a good game overall. Not a good game overall. Okay, so that game didn't go quite as we would have liked, but there's always next week. Always next week. So what I wanted to do before I wrapped it up, I was just going to go through here. I'm just going to sign PV. Let's see what he wants. 2 years, $4 million. I wonder if we'll see if he'll take 4. Checks your offer. Okay. And then he only wants 2. Fair enough. Reluctantly accepts your offer. Okay, so he's 2 years. Trevor Hoffman, 3 years. Let's do 4. Wow, they're just not having it today. So that's that. So now we're down to $8 million in the bank. Gives us a little more incentive to potentially move Giles, or Nevin maybe, or even Klesko's down here too. See how he's done. Yeah. Gives us good incentive to move him. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to see if I can swing a trade, and I will be back when I potentially get something. So I couldn't find a suitor for Klesko right now. So what I think I'll do is I'll just throw him on the trading block, wherever he is. Right there. Throw him on the trading block. Yeah, I'll probably be unhappy. See if I can get any offers. Honestly, I don't want much for him. Basically, just a guy that's making less money than him. So that's that. Also, one thing I noticed while I was kind of looking through my roster in terms of payroll and stuff. Let's see, where did that go? Not this one. I noticed, let's see, AAA. We have a couple, oh, Scott Linebrick's in AAA, Jeff Blum's in AAA. How did that happen? I think the computer did that. What I also noticed is Jeff Cirilla is in AAA, making $7.3 million. So, we need to do something about that. I wonder, release. Are you sure you want to make Jeff Cirilla free agent? You'll be penalized according to the player's salary, 1 year, 50%. I am tempted to do that. Because, he's at 1 year for $7 million. Well, I'm not exactly sure what that means then. So you'll be penalized according to the player's salary. Year 1, 50%. So does that mean... Do I still have to pay him, though? I'll look into that. I'll come back to that, but that may be something next episode I do. Get rid of him, because that's a lot of money to be in AAA. And even if he's on the big league club, he's not going to be doing too much, because look at... He is not very good. Even on AAA, he's... Well, yeah, he's near the bottom. So, that is that. So next time, we will have another game. I will look into some more transactions. After we sim, maybe we'll get some offers for Klesko. I'll look into getting rid of Jeff Cirilla. And that is it for today. I am Matt from Friars in the Outfield, and we will see you next time.